as the foremost experts on Japanese whiskey, I feel, on the internet. Not true at all.
Not true at all.
We've been doing a lot of them lately, and actually I have been really enjoying the difference of complexity and flavor profiles compared to obviously all the whiskeys that we enjoy, the bourbons, the scotches, all those things, still wonderful, but I have been enjoying what has been coming to the tasting table in that regard.
It's true.
Would you be okay if we did another one?
Absolutely. Bring it on.
Okay. All right. Well, thankfully, that's what we've got for this. Give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are About Beverages. And the beverage that we are about today is the Kaiyo, the signature whiskey, Japanese whiskey.
Yeah, this one is one that I had just happened to see a couple different articles on. They had it at our local, not Tap and Bottle directly, but Westbound, which is one of the affiliated with Tap and Bottle.
That's right.
Part of Tap and Bottle.
Yeah.
The Tap and Bottle umbrella.
Umbrella, of course.
As it were. The corporate
Yes.
bottle. I don't know what they're going by these days. No. But anyway, they had this there as well, and I was picking up something else, and I was like, oh, I want to try another Japanese whiskey, and I happened to see that they had it, and I literally, as I started reading about it, reading the story about it, what the name implied, I just kept getting more and more excited. Right. So Kaiyo means ocean?
Ocean,
Okay.
correct. And Mizunara oak is what this is aged in, unchill filtered.
Okay.
So
Which is, that's fairly common. Like you see that in a lot of
chill filter.
things.
Usually that's done like with the whiskeys and things in Tennessee, right, or Kentucky, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the non-chill filter, you see a little bit more of that. Like some, and again, if we make any mistakes here, guess what? You can comment down below. Let us know.
Please let us know.
And if there are other whiskeys, not just ones from Japan, but if there are any other whiskeys and things that we should be trying that we may not have had that you went back in the archives, saw we hadn't tried, comment below. Let us know. We're always liking to try some new things.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I've been really enjoying these. But yeah, with the ocean, hence the name of this one in particular, they do travel with this through, like they put it on a boat. They kind of go the Jefferson route.
Yes.
Like their ocean series. This one actually does do some traveling from Osaka.
Up to 3 months.
Okay, up to 3 months traveling on a boat, which in theory like is allowing for differences in temperature, differences in pressure,
Right.
all these different things, allowing for the whiskey to mature in the oak.
And to move around in different ways and absorb into the oak as well. So, yeah, this is 43%.
Yep. So 86 proof, 43%. This one comes in. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait on the price.
Okay.
Wait on the price till we have it.
I don't want to know.
That's right.
Don't
I'm glad
tell
you
me.
didn't even ask. I wasn't going to tell you.
Okay, good. Price is no object.
Price
Wait,
is no
no,
object.
it is.
I don't
It
think he
absolutely
has
is.
ever said that before in his entire
Never,
life.
never said
Money's
that. Someday I hope to be in that position.
Yes, I
Where
would
money
love
is
to
no
be,
object.
I would love to be in that position to walk into some place and need something and say, "Money is no object. I need to get this stuff."
I need your finest Budweiser. Money is no object.
God.
Oh, wait, no.
That
Okay.
is unfortunate. Money should be an object because you're going to have to pay for your sad liver as that goes
That's
filtering
true.
through it.
That's true.
Oh man. Color actually compared to the bottle, which I thought looked slightly darker, this is definitely lighter.
Yep.
I think it's kind of more toward, like I said, we've had a few different Japanese whiskey. It's not quite as light as the Kokori, but it's kind of heading in that direction, that Chardonnay color. Like a very oaky kind of Chardonnay. I don't know what else.
That kind of yellow. Yeah, a little bit of, like a little honey.
Sorry, you can see a little
note
better
to
there
it
if I hold it here.
Yep.
Because the green
Hold
screen,
it
too much
over
green
our
there.
hearts.
That's right.
Mhm.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Look, and I've had my shot, so there's shot number 2 right there. I can.
Fills right in.
That's right. It does. And actually, what makes this probably taste even better is right here. I've got the signature AboutBeverages glass. If you would like to have, an
I don't
AboutBeverages-
have that.
You don't. The other one was
That's okay.
the other one is in the dishwasher.
That's
My
all
wife
right.
loves using these glasses so much.
Good.
I was glad I had at least one.
Okay.
I was glad I had at least one of these. So if you want any of these, guess what? There's a link down below. You can check those out directly from Glencairn.
Which is super cool.
Yeah, it's very cool that they do that for us. So thanks to them. And all right, now we can get to the aroma.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
I'm ready. I get nut and some vanilla.
Okay. So I would almost definitely the vanilla. I would agree with you on that. It's definitely kind of a lighter aroma. The nut for me is almost almond, which sometimes then is almost like a little fruity than
Cherry.
Yeah, kind of goes into that cherry a little bit. So
Yep.
yeah, I would agree. Like I said, almond I thought at first, and then into the, like I said, into the nut there, I think kind of hits.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I get, and it's very nice. And this is kind of what I've gotten. Other than I would say the IY tradition has been a little bit of the outlier. The other Japanese whiskeys we've had have all been kind of a little bit on this lighter profile.
Right.
Which to me, I've been enjoying just because it's a little bit of a mix up between some of the other, obviously the bourbons and other things that we've had.
Thought was more like peaty, right?
It had
more toward the Scotch.
Had a little more, yeah, it was not quite that far because, like I said, my wife, who is not huge Scotch fan, had some and really liked the IY tradition. Like I said, so it's a little more toward the smoky. Doesn't have the briny as much, which I think is probably what maybe she doesn't like.
One of our followers, he felt the same way when he tried it. He's like, oh, I didn't think it was Scotch-like at all.
Yeah, I think it definitely has some of that smoky quality, whereas this does not. This is just, this has a very nice aroma, but it's very light and it's very delicate.
Yep.
Should we taste?
It's time.
Might as well follow it through.
Yep.
I really like that. That is actually, it's not as strong as I think I was hoping for. I was hoping for more, like I said, in reading some of the reviews and some of the information, I think I was hoping for a little bit more of that cherry and that fruit to come out.
Right.
I'm not getting as much of that in the flavor. I'm getting a little bit more of the vanilla. I am getting a little bit of like some smoke, and borderline sea spray kind of thing, like a little saltiness kind of coming through. And there's a little nice sweetness in there as well. Like I said, more of like just kind of more like a cane sugar as opposed to, molasses or something like. So that's kind of the ballpark I'm in of things. What are you?
Wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I watched too much Willy Wonka over the weekend.
Great. Wrong, sir. Wrong. That movie is fantastic.
That is a great movie. No, I get the vanilla.
Okay.
A little bit of smoke, and I don't get a lot from this. And that, like you said, I think I was hoping maybe for a little bit more of the fruit.
I would agree.
A couple of extra notes here and there would have been nice. But it's good. It's smooth. It's easy. It's not. It's not too simple. It's not over the top. But it has that little bit of vanilla and that little bit of smoke, a little bit of wood, and I think that's kind of what I get from that.
The body is a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. Honestly, when I looked at it, it's not super heavy, but it's kind of like olive oil kind of viscosity. Like there's a nice,
that helps a lot.
There's a nice, like I said again, feeling to that. That viscosity helps out a lot. So I like that. Yeah, I wished a little bit more of like the almond and into that kind of cherry. I wish a little bit more of that came out. It's there, but it is very much a whisper because there is a little bit of that, like I said, the charring of the barrel kind of comes through a little bit. I would say, like I said, honestly, like I said, as we were live here in chat, people are asking what this is similar to and some other whiskeys that we have had. And for me, this is kind of almost like literally an in-between between the Kokori that we've had that was very much more toward, fruity Chardonnay, like that kind of
lighter,
very oaky, like buttery. And then the IY that we've also had recently that we really like, but that one's got a lot more smoke to it.
Right. More
so it's more toward, I would say, the Kokori, but it's like it's not quite in the middle, but it's in that kind of, it is definitely a little bit in between those two. But I like I said, I really like it. I'm liking some of these flavor profiles, like I said, and easy drinking is definitely the key there. Like I said, this is something you could easily, as I poured a little bit more as we were working here, like I said, you could easily just be like, oh yeah, just drinking through some of that. Like it's not an overly complex sipper, and it's also not super hot, so it's very easy to drink. I don't think it would, especially at the price, which we'll talk about here in a second, you would not mix this. So definitely not doing that.
That's kind of like the Trader Joe's, my Kakuna or whatever that one was.
Oh yeah, that was the other one we had.
That was lighter, and
that was more sweet
that would
for
probably
sure
get
too.
lost in something unless you just wanted a little alcohol taste, like to mix with some ginger ale or something if you're making a highball or something simple like that. Definitely more of an easy sipper, and that's where this kind of goes in. But where
and the Trader Joe's was more toward the sweet too. Like that was almost kind of like, I was like, okay, they're really hitting the sweetness there, and even less complexity with that one.
So where does this fall in the pricing spectrum?
This one is $70.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So this is not cheap.
Okay.
Like I said, so for that price and some of the accolades I think I had a little bit more in my head that I was hoping for a little bit more in the complexity. I'm very happy with it. I probably wouldn't buy it again. Like I think I like the IY tradition a lot more, and especially because that one's about, depending on where you find it, $10 to $15 cheaper. I like that one quite a bit. Like I said, even at where I got this, it's about $10 cheaper to get the tradition, which I'd like to try some more things from them. This is still very good. And again, if you're one of those people that like, $100 bills are falling out of your pocket, like you should still try it. But like, I don't know if it has the weight for that pricing.
Did you see any others there of the Kaiyo? Was this the only one?
I did not. I looked.
Okay.
Because honestly, if I'd had options, I would have gone for. They have a cask strength, which I totally would have tried. I've gotten more into like for me, like not to get too far into the weeds, but like I said, I definitely think around like 100, 110 proof is what I like a little bit more, because when you don't proof down as far with water, you get a little bit more flavor, you get more complexity.
More body, yep.
You do get more heat, but once you've kind of gotten used to that and have drank some more slightly higher proof things,
right.
I think that will honestly become a lot of people's wheelhouses when it comes to spirits, because you get so much more for that because they're not proofing it down as far. Although with this one, the body really doesn't change that much.
No,
I said, so that was like I said, so the body on this one is still good, but
yep.
I for that price, I wish it had a little bit more. I'm still going to enjoy this, and I'm glad that I have it, but I don't know. For me, it warrants a second.
Would you revisit
purchase.
Other Kaiyos?
Definitely.
Okay.
Again, I would not go. There's one here. I would not go the single range, like I said, because that one, even though that one's a little bit higher proof, that one doesn't interest me quite as much. But like, maybe I would try anything. Like I said, I would seek out the cask strength, just because that one interests me the most. Like I said, that one I think gets. Actually, they don't give an age statement on that. The single, they actually say 7 years, so that one gets a little bit more, I think, even than this one. So. That one, I definitely would, just because the quality was still there. Again, if the cask strength was like double the price, like I said, not to get into that too much, but I would try it for all of you. but it would not be
the things we will do for our
viewers, will do for audience,
subscribers, followers.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And if you are one of those people that have done that over the years, we thank you so much. But if you have missed anything that we have done over the last decade, you can go to AboutBeverages.com, check out everything that we have done, podcasts, videos, recipes, stories, all that kind of stuff. You can go look at that. If you only want the most recent videos and want little alerts when they actually go live with new content.
Alerts, you say?
Alerts, I say. Subscribe on YouTube. That would be a great place. Would greatly appreciate that. And if you only want the audio, totally fine there as well. You can search on any of your favorite podcast apps for About Beverages and you will find us. But obviously the big ones, Google Podcast, iTunes, Spotify, all available to you at no cost, completely free. We'll give it to you for free.
For free. Why not?
First taste is free.
Why
but then
not?
after, no, I'm just kidding. It's all free. Even the 3 pillars are free.
The 3 pillars. Oh, the three pillars.
Oh, the free pillars.
That was the free pillars. The free 3.
The for 3?
The 3 free. Those pillars would be Instagram, TikTok, and of course, Twitter, which is what we use most often to let you know what's going on here at About Beverages, especially when we are going to go live most Thursday evenings around 5:30 Pacific time. We're gonna let you know what's going on. We're gonna let you know when what we're gonna be trying, and just in general what's happening. We'll also let you know that on Thursdays we're going live on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages. You can join us for all the fun, the beverage tasting, the conversation. Andrew lets you know throughout the week what games he's going to be playing and what he's going to be drinking while he's playing them, and any other exciting things that are going on at Twitter.
But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.